in the dark, dwelling corners on my cranium. Mad thoughts clinging like swords up in a stadium. Blood bodies boiling from high temperatures. Dark nights, the fist fights with knives and violent images. Learn the difference between reality and actuality. Kids on Skid Row with schizophrenic personalities. Watch the world turn, but burning from the mixture. OGs with OEs, swigging on they liquor. Reminiscing about the trouble I caused and where it's left off, only to progress through the struggle by fall. There's a thin line between crime and being on the grind. I'm not giving you a dime if you're physically inclined. Dancing with the devil nights while dodging a ghetto light. When the metal strikes, you better bust the pedal flight. Thought of shit with the ultimate marksman. When anger takes over my character, mercy's not a part of it. The dark night, the dark night. The dark night, the dark night. The out-of-body outlaw snatch spirits and sell them with no remote sensory, smashing his cerebellum, then it with pain. Cause of my passion, I accidentally tapped in the other 90% of my brain. How could you explain what you cannot possibly define with rhyme ahead of its time, you're centuries behind? Dark nights, the bar fights, the scored mics. When death is near, you fear for your life. It's okay, don't get caught up in the trauma. I know monsters with llamas, the kamikaze, the drama. The Black Madonna was the mother of who? You know the daily see, I'd rather teach you history than put you out your misery. The uncanny ability to rhyme, the overpowered MCs mentally in the mind. Engage the stage, page to page. Every day to me is just like page to page. The dark night, the dark night. The dark night, the dark night. Ejaculation of thoughts, imagination was the cost of my living inside a fantasy of which swallowed my vision but gave me sight. My parents left me like a southpaw, but it just made me right. Still in the fight to conquer these corners. Have you forgotten what it takes to be real? You must have lost your composure. You marvel at soldiers instead of just putting in work. You're not priceless if you don't understand your worth. The birth of my daughter symbolizes the revolution within, extending outward to the world we're in. Changing the globe, I'm more than just a person that flows. Psychologically, endeavors must grow. Shovel the past, smoking on the drugs so they last. The greenery was fresh that was tucked in that bag. An ounce or less could take away amounts of stress. I need that foul from downtown that could pound the chest. The dark night, the dark night. Dark night, the dark night. The dark night, the dark night.